Hey everybody, I'm the Wizard of Wood, Everett Abrams, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about stripping decks and wood in 2022, today, and how it's changed over the years and what's still going on. First of all, I just want to explain one thing before we get started. When we were all little kids, you may have seen me use this before. We used to put the different shapes in one of these or something like this. And back when we were little kids, and even today, the square peg does not fit in the round hole. I don't care what happens. I can't get it. It won't work. Square peg, round hole. In 2022, things have changed. If you want to strip a coating off of your deck or wood surface, then you need to use the right products. Too much of this industry is still stuck in 2009 and before. So what happened is, in 2009, the federal government got involved in VOC compliance, coatings changed. I don't need to go into the whole thing, but as it is, everything changed. When that happened, everybody went from oil-based to water-based to hybrids to all kinds of other coatings. When they did that, everybody went to Tim the Toolman thing from Home Improvement. You know Tim the Toolman? And they went to more durable coatings. Everybody was about durability and not maintenance. So prior to 2009, everything was an oil-based. Almost everybody used CWF, CWF-UV. Everybody remembers that. Ask somebody what CWF means, they have no idea. Clear wood finish. Anyway, that's today's trivia. That part's over. Anyway, CWF that was it. Oils. When we used oils, everything was sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide was really good at removing oil. Still is. The problem is the powders. You could buy raw, you could buy whatever. You could buy 2-pound containers. People still sell it. They sell you sodium hydroxide in the paint stores. You go into any of the specialty stores, get their wood stripper, turn it around. Sodium hydroxide. Effective on oil. How can you be a store? I mean, I don't know. What's that one that sounds like Herman Williams? I don't know, whatever. They sell water-based products, but they sell only strippers for oil-based. So what happens is that's the way the industry is. So how do you change? What do you have to do? What you have to do is get out of 2009. Square pegs not in the round hole won't go in. If you have a good stripper today, it's going to have a few different things in it. It may have sodium hydroxide. It'll probably have potassium hydroxide. That's even better than sodium hydroxide. Breaks up smaller molecules, helps with those water-based and hybrids. If you don't have that, people will add butyl to it. Butyl's involved in this as well. Just could use the term butyl for now instead of chemicals. People get lost in it. But you usually have 2, 3, 4 other products in this to make a good stripper today that handles water, oil, hybrids, where they take the oil, they emulsify it in the water. It's a different product. It says oil, deep oil penetrating. You flip it around, it says clean with warm soapy water. How does that work? They're the ones you're going to have a problem with. They're the ones that a lot of people have problems with, whether it's customers, contractors, whoever. But if you're still going to live in the year 2009 and prior, you're still going to be getting raw chemicals, sodium hydroxide, mixing it, being frustrated, not getting it off. Then, oh my God, do I sand? Oh, I might as well just get a solid stain or a paint and go right over top of it. That's not what you do. You need to switch up. The industry needs to switch up. These paint manufacturers and stain manufacturers, the coating companies, they need to change. It's time to move on. Look, let's face it. Some of these products have gone from 35 a gallon to 70 whatever plus a gallon. You're telling me you can't afford to come up with a stripper that actually works instead of frustrating everybody? And for those contractors that are in Facebook groups and still spouting, oh, sodium hydroxide, mixing raw chemicals, you're nuts. It doesn't work. It does not work. Multiple coatings, harder coatings today, adding urethane content and different things to this. They've made it more durable. It does not work. Wizard of Wood here telling you, wake up. It's 2022. It's not 2009. Square peg ain't fitting in the round hole and still. Time to move on to different products. Stop spouting off in Facebook groups, telling people sodium hydroxide when it doesn't work. If you're one of those guys and you're sitting there saying, yeah, I got strippers, it ain't going to work. Stop telling people it is. It's why people get frustrated. Why people say, hey, I don't want to do decks. I don't want to do my own deck. let's buy a composite deck because I don't want to deal with that staining, the peeling, and everything else. The best thing about a deck is you can maintain it with maintenance products, and there's plenty of them out there. So you have a maintenance product, you take care of it, everything's good. But if you ever have to strip it off, or you have to get it right the first time to maintain it, or after it's been messed up, you have to be able to strip a product off. I'm on a rant. You can obviously tell I'm going to wind up and end up now, but I will tell you, if you're buying just sodium hydroxide as a stripper in a paint store or anywhere else, or you're buying raw chemicals and trying to mix your own using sodium hydroxide to strip off every type of coating, you will fail, and you'll continue to fail. 2022, you need to have more into your stripper. Sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, butyl, many other things that are involved in there. I'm not telling anybody to mix raw chemicals. What I'm telling you is you need more in it to be able to use an effective stripper on today's coatings. I'm off my soapbox for the day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Find out more about deck and wood strippers. Make it easier for yourself, and I'm sure you'll be happy. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can, and hopefully you subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks for watching the video.